Hello, everyone. My name is celebrated author Marty Barrett, and I'm proud to bring you Limericks of Loss and Regret, probably the third or fourth greatest book in the annals of American literature. That's annals with two N's. Um, Now, I'm speaking to you with a Zoom background, and I'm wearing a mask, so you know that we're still hip deep in the plague. And I know it's important to you that people keep it real. So let me tell you a little bit about this book. It's more than 300 pages of limericks and short stories, 50 limericks, 50 short stories. And they were masterfully crafted so that you would read one a year for the next century. So by this time in 2120, you're going to be good to go. I'm not gonna read too much from the book. In fact, I'm just going to read a couple of limericks, and then I'm going to encourage you, your family, your friends, your fellow congregants, your students to go out and buy this book. Not only can you buy it at regular bookstores, but you can get it on sites very much like this one. And they assure me that they're not going to use your personal data for anything horrible. So here's a limerick that starts out the book. And one of the great things, really one of the revolutionary things about this book is that each limerick has its own title. So a limerick is 5 lines, but here the title acts as a 6th line. So it's a value added limerick. This one is called, What Has Become of You? I broke all my lobes in a fall, and now cannot function at all. So each day I sit in warm, ropey spit and listen to Pink Floyd's The Wall. Thank you. What else does this book have in it? Well, there are stories about cormorants. There are stories about AIDS. There are stories about academic integrity. There are stories about Love Boat fan fiction. I think there are at least 2 stories about the world ending. So that's relevant. So before you go out and buy Limericks of Loss and Regret at, the places that I mentioned earlier, I'm going to read you one more limerick. It's called Mary Oliver and H.P. Lovecraft Never Had a Second Date. You know what? I'm not going to read it. You go out and you get this book and you read it yourself. Thank you very much. Y'all look great. You look really good. You look really good. You know who you are.